Hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of A Girl, a Drink, and a Game. I actually have a surprise drink here tonight. I have no idea what my husband made me. So let's find out. Let's see. We have Cadillac shaken margarita on the rocks. It's got tequila, I can never say this word, Cointreau, or however you say that. Lime juice and Grand Marnier. I also don't know if I said that right, but there we go. He wrote out everything himself. Super cute. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. So let's try this. Smells good. It's pretty tasty. I usually do my margaritas frozen, not on the rocks, but this is actually pretty good. Good job, babe. You did good. We'll set that aside. Check out my new little fabric. Isn't it cute? Monopoly money. There's some Candyland ones too, so that he can make me mystery drinks like this. So we will set that aside. Today's game is Danger Noodle. Kaylee requested that this one be checked out, so here we are. I picked this one up at the game store in the mall. It looked super cute. I love snakes, so it was like, that is absolutely adorable. It's a 2 to 8 player game, ages 12 and up. There's a lot of counting involved, so you definitely have to be able to count and do some math. It says, Danger Noodle, avoid snakes at all costs. This is Danger Noodle is a card game for people who love cute and kind animals like forest corgis, prison ponies, and floating potatoes. And you who want to stay away from sharp and angry animals like stab rabbits. Nice shirt, very theme oriented. Furry nopes and sea spiders. The first player to earn 30 points wins unless they draw a Danger Noodle card. Contents are 100 cards and the instructions. So super basic, super simple. Here's the little instructions there. The object of the game is to be the first player to successfully collect animal cards with a total value of 30 points. Exactly. No more and no less. So the cards get shuffled initially. We'll do that. And placed in the center. And then you go starting with the oldest player and clockwise, I guess. I don't think it matters. To take turns. So this is side. So the first player can draw as many cards as they want, and you put them face down in front of you. And you can just keep drawing and keep drawing and keep drawing until either, until either you get a Danger Noodle card, which is bad news, or you get a negative value. And so, like I said, the point is to get up to 30. So you have, each card has a value on it, and I'll show you that here. So here is a chubby unicorn, aka a rhino, and it's worth 1 point. So that was the first card I drew. The second card is a floating potato, aka a manatee, and it's worth 10. So that brings me at 11 cards. And then the last one is a stab rabbit, which is a -1. So once I draw that negative card, then that means my turn is over. So currently my value is at 1 plus 10 minus 1. So I've got 10 points. And again, the goal is to get to 30. So then it would go to the next person and they would draw. So they got one, a velociraptor, which is a kangaroo. They all have really funny names, which just makes it hilarious. And a furry nope, which is a -5. So they got a negative card. So that's their turn. You can stop at any time. You don't have to go until you get a negative. It's kind of like a little bit of a gamble on how many cards you draw. Obviously, the more cards you draw, the higher chance of getting a Danger Noodle, which you don't want. So then it goes to the next person. So they got the Velociraptor. And then we got a special card. So there are a few different special cards, and when you get a special card, you have to stop what you're doing and read it out loud. So this one says, special card, Friend of Jack. Discard any one of your animal cards, positive or negative. So then they have to act upon this. They only have one card, so they would put the special card in the discard pile as well as whatever card they choose to discard. They can keep drawing after that if they'd want. So they get Chubby Unicorn, which is the rhino. Then Floating Potato. And another special card. This is actually a super special card. This one is anti-venom. This is a literal lifesaver. You are protected from the next 3 danger noodles. So they just keep that in their card, in their pile. And then if they were to get a danger noodle, we're going to cheat here for, let's see, maybe there's a danger noodle somewhere. Just for time purposes, we're looking at the cards. Normally you wouldn't. Oops, dropped one. So if they got a danger noodle, that would normally mean that you have to discard all of your hand into the discard pile and then your turn is over. So you don't want to do that because you want to get 30 points. But if you have the super special card, then that's your anti-venom. So you get to ignore the next 3. And how I keep track of that is I just put the danger noodle cards with the anti-venom. So you can count 1, 2, and then 3. And then once you get your 3rd one, you put them all in the discard pile. And then the next danger noodle that you get would make you lose all your cards. So then let's say they want to stop their turn. So it goes to the next person. And we have another special card. It says, kill a fella. Discard any one of your opponent's animal cards, positive or negative. Now, sometimes negative cards actually help you because if you're over 30, you need them to work backwards. So sometimes you want negative cards, sometimes you don't want negative cards. But so since this person drew the special card, they can take, you know, this guy's and put it in the discard. And then the special card goes in the discard once it's fully used as well. And that's pretty much just how it goes. So if he wanted to keep going over here, he could until he got the negative card, which is a sea spider, which is an octopus. These cards are just stinking adorable. Like, they're so fun. We'll just go through some of them now. You have a murder log, which is a crocodile for -10. A fox, which is a forest corgi for 5. Panda whale, which is an orca. We've already seen those. Extra long horse. I'm guessing you could guess what that one is. It's a giraffe. Like, these are just so cute. A prison pony for a zebra. It just cracks me up. Sea spider, chubby unicorn, chubby unicorn, chubby unicorn. We have a lot of chubby unicorns. Furry nope. Bear. We've seen a lot of those. Let's see if there's anything else really must see here. A formal chicken. Penguin right there. Murder log. Catbird. I think that's a new one. Is an owl. Another special card. This one says, look at the top 5 cards in the deck and don't tell a soul what you see. So that essentially, because you're allowed to stop drawing when you want to stop drawing, you would know what the next 5 cards are, and then you could stop before the bad, whatever the next bad card is, whether that's a negative or a danger noodle. That would give you a little leg up on that. We have a pantless thunder goose, which is an ostrich. So that's a good one. Let's see if there's any others we haven't seen yet. There are a lot of chubby unicorns in here. I think that's because they're worth +1. Another special card is steel-toed boots. Kick any one of your negative value cards to the player of your choice. So you could actually take your negative card and give it to somebody else instead of discarding it. So that's a cool card to have. Danger Noodle. There's quite a few Danger Noodle cards in here. I don't know how many exactly. But you do not want the Danger Noodle. I think we've probably seen all of the animals at this point. Snake Eyes, we've seen that one. That was one of the special cards. We've seen the Kill-a-Fella special card. The Floating Potato, that's a +10. So that's a really good one to get at the beginning when you're first building up, but you don't want to get it towards the end when you're close to 30. Same with the Murloc. That's a -10. So those are the big valued cards. And then we got another Steel Toe Boots and a Murloc. So yeah, that's all the cards. Super fun, super easy, super quick. Not hard to play at all as long as you can count, which sometimes I can't, but... And the cards are all played face down so you see what everyone has. And you can also, if you're math like special like me, I like to sort my cards. So, you know, if I have 2 10s, I'll put them together. If I have like, you know, 5 1s, I'll put them together. If I have 2 5s, I'll put them together. You know, so I make it easy to math. I don't like to math. I math a lot of work, but I have computers for that. So that's basically it. It's super simple, super fun. Like I said, I'm sure you could turn this into a great drinking game. It's a great party game. 2 to 8 players. Really, you could probably play with as many as you wanted. It's just a matter of the number of cards are going to cycle through a lot faster when you get too many cards. So that's the only problem there. And that's it. So it's a fun one. I like it. Kaylee, thank you for asking about it in the comments. If you see any other games back here that you would like to see or hear about, let me know. I will move them up on my list. I love getting suggestions and feedback and comments. It's awesome. I appreciate every single person who subscribes and likes it and shares my videos. I really enjoy doing this. And my husband continues to make really good drinks, which is nice. That I usually forget to drink because I'm talking so much. But oh well. So that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Cheers!